Round 3, we're playing first. Had some losses before this, but this is a decent hand, so we'll keep it. We don't have the planes to get a Catcher's Avenger online on turn 2, but we can aerial guide and then play it off of Survivor's Encampment. And just having 2 aerial guides makes this hand reasonable, I think. Aerial guide's just a good card in our deck. Squaring off against another blue player. Playing Cunning Survivor. Card that has not been super impressive, but I could be wrong. I mean, I've lost every match tonight, so... Maybe I'm entirely wrong in my assumptions. Haven't been impressed with Cunning Survivor myself, though. Sometimes it's fine just on the defense, but it's not strong enough offensively to bother with too much. Seer of the Last Tomorrow. Ooh, we got a spicy brew across from us then. Feel like it's just another aerial guide into Proven Combatant, and then we can tap Proven Combatant to get Catcher's Avenger online. I don't really want to tap the aerial guide to play the Avenger right now. The loss of 2 damage that we could be dealing just feels not good enough currently. I wonder if they're mono blue. They're using Seer. Discarding Proven Combatant. Oh, baby, they went deep. Speaking of Eternalize, milling us, hit a land, and an Ominous Sphinx. Oof. Hitting Ominous Sphinx really sucks. Yeah, I will take 2. They shouldn't be able to grace us too well with that. Last Word is good. Not much point in playing it yet, though. I'm going to tap for the Catcher's Avenger now, just in case something goes wrong and I don't have the creatures to tap for it later. Although they're all giving each other flying for no particular reason. Fly higher and higher. Alright, we finally got it. We finally assembled all of our aerial guides. We haven't been able to do that most of the matches. We've had a really hard time drawing them. They felt like the backbone of this deck, and we just didn't have them. Now that we have them this game, though, we're dealing, like, 9 damage a turn. And I guess they're getting 2 unblockable, but I don't really care. They're spending a lot of mana and cards to do it. And we're still at 23 cards left in library, so we're far from being milled out either. That is a pretty good card. Unfortunately, we don't have the other white, so we can't actually Dunes yet. But still pretty solid. I wonder if I bother caffeinating. I really don't think there's any reason to yet. We're very obviously winning the match right now. And we can just wait until that changes and then move on from there. Because like, I expect a River Serpent or an Ominous Sphinx or something like that from them eventually. There we go. Haven of Enduring Hope. See, that's something we need to get rid of because we can't have them having flying blockers for a long time. If they keep that, then our beats stop. And we can't let our beats stop. Stealing the Haven of Enduring Hope, we're 1 damage short of killing them. They hit an Hour of Eternity, an Ominous Sphinx, and a Mummy Paramount. Nice. Those are some very good hits for them. They've gotten both of our Ominous Sphinxes and our Hour of Eternity, so they've gotten every piece of late game that we have in our entire deck. It's pretty gross. At least Kefnet should seal the deal here. They might even scoop. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Whew, okay. Well, I like all the flying. This is the first opponent that can actually fight us on flying really well, and it's the first one that we've beaten with our actual game plan of, you know, aerial guide our team, win through flying. So, it's just a weird set of matches here where we haven't really been able to fly over until now. Makes me not want to play something like Dagger of the Worthy because they actually have the flying blockers this time. Maybe a Jeru's Resolve? Maybe. I haven't seen enough tricks from them yet, though. I'm just gonna leave it. Or anything that we really need to trick them with. A little bit awkward on colors again, but not bad. Survivor's Encampment saving us. If we didn't have the Survivor's Encampment, this hand would be pretty awful. Like if this was another Plains or something. Or another Dunes of the Dead. Oof. Bad news, but as it is, it's okay. Certainly not great. We can't play the Proven Combatant on one, which I would have liked to do. Camel gets better, so that's a solid. I'd love to hit an island so we can aerial guide. Oh, there we go. Alright. Aerial guide into Solitary Camel, or even just into Steadfast Sentinel. But it could be Camel Combatant. Kind of feel... Let's attack first, anyways. Steadfast Sentinel costs the same amount as Combatant Camel. Farm, sure. But I think that I'd rather get these down. Just adds more power to our board. The farm was unfortunate. It's a good card. I wouldn't mind if they just mark it here. Because then we know they're not really doing a lot. So you're the last tomorrow. So that's a bigger problem because it just stops our attacks. I'm actually tempted to just compulsory rest it right now. Could Ominous Sphinx though. It's gotta be the best play. Sphinx is too good. And then we'll pass. There's no reason to trade Camel for a Proven Combatant, that's for sure. Unsummon. Alright. When Unsummon becomes Time Walk. Ow. That was a really good Unsummon. Using the Seer. Alright. Oh, no. They hit our Sheffet Dunes. I was going to be good this game. I was excited for that. I'd been really hoping we'd hit it. Plains is a pretty awkward draw. Means that we're still using the Survivor's Encampment to get the double blue. And now they have a cancel. Okay. Sure. We're still winning. I think we're still in decent shape. We can block the Proven Combatant and internalize it, but I can compulsory rest it or something else afterwards. I'm not super worried about it. Or even just eternalize our own Proven Combatant, like Chump, and then eternalize it. Wow, they're really in on this Seer plan. Discarding Island. Okay. And one of the good things about them being on the Seer plan is that we have our own Embalm and Eternalize cards. Like that one right there. It's kind of better to just grab Ominous Sphinx, isn't it? It might be. I'm going to attack and Eternalize, though. Thing is, if I draw another land, I can actually Ominous plus Compulsory Rest. That might be useful. So maximizing our mana still seems okay. They're both 4 damage. The Sphinx just flies. The Seer of the Last Tomorrow is a real double-edged sword for our opponent here because it's powering up our deck right now. Oh, they have their own Kefnit's Last Word. Nice. It's a good one. And attacking with the Seer this time. Well, good news. We did hit the land for compulsory rest. And it was even an island. Kind of in perfect shape. Hit the Ominous and smash in for 4. I can imagine scenarios where this game went better, but this one's a pretty good one. Especially when they Kefnitz. Kefnitz is a great card. Really, really great. But when we can just counter it immediately with the compulsory rest and replay something that's as big of a threat, if not even a bigger threat, I'm feeling pretty good. Don't see our opponent winning this one. Glad to take down a game. I've had a rough day, man. I got stuffed into a trunk of a car. Now I'm losing all these matches. This is a tough time for your streamer boy here. It's so tough that I can't even remember that I'm not a streamer. I'm here playing, actually. Oh yeah, okay. I don't have anything to internalize. Zoning out. I'm actually here playing YouTube. No stream right now. Dauntless Haven. And I think that's a scoop phase. We'll see. They have 3 cards in hand, 5 mana. There's a lot of stuff they can do. But I haven't seen anything swingy enough to change it, besides maybe the Kefnit's Last Word, and that is, that's gone. Compelling argument. Alright, then. Oh, and Unquenchable Thirst. I missed the Unquenchable Thirst. I'm like, why are they tapping 4? That's not nearly enough, right? I'm gonna attack them for... I mean, when they're not dead... Maybe they get there. Unfortunately, we don't have anything else to eternalize yet. We didn't hit the other proven combatant. Fanbearer plus Dauntless Haven will be real nice in a second. Let's see if they use the Seer of the Last Tomorrow here to mill us again. I think that they will. No, they didn't use it end of turn. So they've got something really important in hand then. Something they think can save them. Aerial Guide. That is not going to be it. Definitely not enough. I don't think there's anything that is enough now. Not on 2 mana. 1 card in hand? Yeah. Because if they have a bounce spell... I don't think it matters. Unless they bounce the Fanbearer, but they have to do that now. Even then, I mean, we still get through for enough. Yeah. Nothing they can do. So we tap, attack. Once the Dauntless Haven ability goes on the stack, targeting Fanbearer, then we can tap it again before they can block. Alright, we get to see the big spell that they have. What is it? What saves the day? Nothing? They could just be dragon tapping, too. I get the feeling that's what's happening here. I don't know for sure. But it feels like a dragon tap. Where they're just tapping to try and freak us out. Yep. They had literally nothing. Yay, happy birthday to me! We won! Well, thanks everybody for stopping by. Do really appreciate you guys all watching Full Force this week with me. And hopefully I'll regain consciousness before the next Full Force episode next week. You can check it all out at newmockgaming.com, and of course you can always check me out on Twitch or on Twitter. My handle is Ilyon with an underscore, ILYON underscore for Twitch, and Ilyon MTG on Twitter. And remember to vote in the poll for what you'd like to see next week on Full Force. See you then.